Having a kid with significant disabilities, it's not an easy journey, but it's our journey, and just kind of where we are. Yeah.
I look at the world through two lenses now, and it's really helped me be a better father. Micah has helped me have an ability to let go of the future and to concentrate on the day and make that day the best day it can be.
He came into this world a little early. He decided that Thanksgiving was a good time to come instead of the end of January. He had a genetic mutation called TUB-A1A, very rare, and one of the markers is that he would have agenesis of the corpus callosum. So that's where the piece in between the left and right hemispheres just didn't grow. So they weren't quite sure what that really meant for his development. We knew that he might look a little bit different, act a little bit different, might learn a little bit different, but we just never really knew exactly what that meant.
Susie has a great phrase that instead of milestones, we look for inchstones in our life as well. When Micah holds his head up for a long time and engages, we're super excited about that.
He does not have words like you and I have words, but he has communicated using a head switch and an iPad.
Look at that brain activity when he gets love done.
We've had quite the journey and trying to figure out what his diagnoses mean for him and for us and what we can do to help him get through all of those.
We are often just thinking about, how can we give Micah the same kinds of experiences that other kids would have? And from early on, Micah has just really liked to be outdoors. We started running when Micah was 2, and there was a marathon that was coming up that I was going to run, and I asked Susie, what do you think? Would it be okay if we tried to have Micah in it? And so we did that first one just kind of as an experiment and just to kind of be out on a Sunday, and he loved it. So it just kind of snowballed from there. He's 9.5 now, and this last Sunday we completed number 30. And so that's quite a few marathons, and so it just kind of turned into a great opportunity to kind of bring people together around Micah and just kind of focus on what can be instead of what might not be. And our mission is always to surround Micah with a community of people that are interested in making the world a better place. So each marathon we choose a partner. What we try to do is use the marathon and kind of maybe the shock value of we're running 26 miles to prompt people to sponsor a mile. Make-A-Wish has been a partner since the beginning because of our Make-A-Wish trip. Make-A-Wish has a really special place in our heart.
We decided to do the Alani Resort in Disney because he loves ukulele music, he loves warmth, and he loves warm water and swimming. Just the whole experience was a little mind-blowing. We used to call it King Micah because everywhere we went, oh, Micah, you're a Wish kid. Oh, it's a Wish family. It was so amazing. We're a pretty high energy, go, go, go family. And at one point, all 5 of us were sitting on the chairs by the pool and looked around and I was like, oh my gosh, we're all sitting. We're all enjoying time together. So I think that's what's so important about the wishes is it just takes that worry away and lets you reconnect as a family. And that was amazing.
It was just incredible. I know that we will always have that trip. And so anytime we get an email from Make-A-Wish or a call, we're like, oh, what is it? We're in, right?
And then we did a little digging on what this was and watched some videos and we were like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Trailblaze challenge accepted.
One of the representatives from Make-A-Wish said that they weren't sure if the trail was totally wheelchair accessible. And so we just have this spirit of Micah's gonna do everything that he wants to do. And so that was kind of at least to me, it was like a challenge of oh, it's not accessible and it doesn't matter. We can figure this out. And if Micah wants to do the 26 miles, we'll do the 26 miles.
Micah.
How's the hike? So we got an amazing backpack. It's really cool, so it allows him to get on my back with a little support. Yeah, there it is. So far he's really enjoyed being on the backpack. He hasn't complained at all or acted like he's uncomfortable. And so, you know, if he's willing, you know, we'll carry him as far as he wants to be carried and then wheel him the rest of the way, so.
We've had so many doctors and people tell us that Micah's not going to do this. Micah's not going to do this. He's not going to walk. He's not going to run. He's not going to do this. Well, he's 9 and he's already finished 30 marathons. So it may not look the same as all the other hikers out there or all the other runners, but he's gonna do it. I think it will be hard. We always have a team with us, and it's Micah's pit crew. We're always working.
I think, you know, when you do kind of adventure kinds of things, the adventure itself is important, and it's kind of like one of those things that you bucket listed or something. But often when you look back on these things, it's the people that you're with that are the memories that are formed. And so in a world that sometimes can feel really overwhelming, and you're not sure, like, how can I make a difference in this world? Nobody knows how we make a difference. You just kind of take a step forward, like we say, 1 mile at a time. And when you start doing that, you start putting the miles together, and pretty soon you got a marathon. All of a sudden you got 30 marathons, right? And you've taken a community that was like 3 or 4 people that knew and loved your son to a community of thousands. And so that's pretty powerful. And everybody has that opportunity to do that.